With the death of Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia 11 months before a new U.S. president takes office, Republicans who control Congress have a choice. Holding 54 seats, the largest GOP majority in the Senate since 1931, there's little dispute it can block President Obama from getting a balance-busting Supreme Court appointment confirmed for a lifetime appointment. Senate leaders are saying that's the plan. The party's other option, the one it appears to be rejecting, would be to use its leverage to force Mr. Obama to appoint the most moderate justice it can get. Why might blocking Mr. Obama from putting another justice on the Supreme Court be considered a high-risk strategy? The strategy is based on several assumptions. One, that a Republican president will replace Mr. Obama. At the moment, it's difficult to put odds on whether the GOP or the Dems will be victorious in November. Two, that blocking the confirmation of anyone Mr. Obama nominates to the High Court is the best use of the Senate Republicans' current leverage. If the Republicans stick to their guns and a Democrat wins the presidential election, it's quite possible Mr. Scalia would be replaced by a more liberal justice than one Mr. Obama would appoint. How could this happen? It's simple. Republicans could lose their Senate majority in November, and a more liberal justice could then stand a chance of confirmation. How real is that risk for Republicans? Consider this. There are 24 Republican senators who are up for re-election this year. The Democrats only have to defend 10 seats. And if you look at the number of Republicans who come from so-called purple states, which we'll define here as those Mr. Obama won in 2012, 7 will be fighting to hold on in Democrat-friendly territory. If Republicans were to lose 4 of these races, it would lose its control of the Senate. Of the Democratic Senate seats at stake, 0 are from states that Mitt Romney won in 2012. Thus, they're probably at less risk of flipping to the other party this year.
I plan to fulfill my constitutional responsibilities to nominate a successor.
Now, there's another scenario that also poses a risk to Republicans. Voters siding with Mr. Obama's stance that the Supreme Court should not be one justice short for what could be a year or more. If public opinion trends in that direction, those 7 Senate seats could become more difficult to defend, leading potentially to the GOP's go-for-broke strategy failing. The stakes don't get much higher. That's the short answer.